As I explained in the video where I made this mask, it's very difficult to move the lower jaw and open the mouth enough so it seems he is speaking. I can scarcely do this movement with the mechanisms, with the frog's mechanisms. I believe this section along here came out too thick, so it would be better to cut it out and replace it with a thinner silicone patch. I also believe there are other factors that also are affecting the ability to open the mouth. These lips are very thick and hard and don't help in pulling down the lower jaw. In the same line, the mechanism for moving the lower jaw is a bar that is quite wide, and that means that the force impressed is distributed over a larger surface and it loses capacity. So if I make this bar shorter, I should be able to impress more force and movement. This means I will have to cut this bar about here on both sides and use only this part to impress force on the lower jaw. So we are going to do these two things. Make a new piece of skin to replace this section, but with a thinner layer of silicone, and reduce the size of the bar. And we'll see if that improves the capacity to open and close the mouth. For that, we are going to use the mold of the face, the front part. And this will be the section we'll use, the part we'll replace in the figure. It's already been about 24 hours curing, so I'll take it off so we can see how thin I managed to get it, and if it's flexible enough. Okay, it's quite flexible. Some parts feel thicker than others. For example, here on this edge we have about 1 mil, and here in the center it has about 3 mil, which is more than I expected. I expected about 2 mil. But to be able to get it perfectly uniform all along is very difficult. There we have 2 mil. And here we have just over 1 mil. But at least there are thinner parts, and evidently it's more flexible than this. Now, what we have to do is position the patch over the frog's throat and cut the silicone following those lines with great precision, so we can stick it on, leaving no gaps between the patch and the throat, and joined invisibly. Here we'll have to have great care. I'm going to remove the tongue and support for the jaw mechanism because I stuck it on crooked. Okay, to fix the patch in that space so it stays as level as possible with the rest of the throat, I'm going to stick some silicone blocks here, leaving just enough space for the thin patch material. A series of blocks here, 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 etc. all over the perimeter as a guide to stick on the patch so we can ensure the patch ends up as level as possible with the surrounding surface of the frog. So we are going to stick these on here. Wait 24 hours so it cures hard, strong, and then we stick the patch on top. Okay. I prepared a new tongue and jaw support. This goes here. I cut the bars and now I have to stick it in here. Now, don't say I made a monster out of the frog. These are the supports for the patch, which I'll be sticking on later. But I have to stick this one first. I put center marks here that match this tooth. And I have to stick it on there in some way without leaving silicone all over the place. We'll use transparent silicone here because it won't be visible and it's easier to apply. And we hold it in place with needles. Here. Here. And here. We clean off any excess of silicone so nothing gets ruined. Okay, I finished sticking the tongue or support for the jaw. And now we must stick on the patch. For this, I filled it with plastic stuffing so it resembles its natural form. And we're going to stick it on like this. We first stick this side so it follows the outline of this side. Once this side is cured, then we stick on this other side. And once that side is cured, we stick the center guide. And we stick the guides at the top. We're going to do this with transparent silicone because it's only sticking these guides. And we finish the job later with green silicone, filling in the spaces between the two surfaces, trying to give it the most invisible finish possible. Okay, surgery is over and the frog can leave the intensive care unit. We only need to close those wounds. For this, we'll use the magic potion of Dr. Rod, and we're ready. Well, there we are. Finished the job. I think it looks better now. What do you think? Huh? Oh, I'm great. I'm fantastic. The only thing I want to know is if I can go out now. I mean, you have me here inside all day and I'm tired of this. Come on, let me out. I'm getting cocky. Huh. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.